Hello folks and welcome back to Fishing Planet. Tonight we're going to switch things up a bit. I have been grinding pretty hard in my time that I have been playing the game and just trying to level up as much as possible. I'm already up to level 41 now, so I've actually really gotten somewhere. My equipment, I have actually the majority of my big equipment is unequipped right now. The two sets that I do have equipped that are my big sets. I'm using the Galaxy Cast 8'6" with the Vortex 6000. I'm using that on Pike and Muskie over at St. Croix. That's like my best Pike setup right now that I'm enjoying. I think I can get a pull and reel that's probably a little bit stronger than them, but for XP gain and my ability to get the fish in a timely manner, I seem to be having the best of both worlds with this setup in particular right here. And we're not going to be using this today, nor are we going to be using this. I like this float setup a lot. This has been helping quite a bit also at St. Croix for the catfish tournaments. I definitely will need to size up a bit once I am able to do it. In order to get the catfish in even quicker, but right now I can get a decent sized catfish in relatively quick as long as it's not like a unique. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. I should state right now that the Leviathan 9000 Sport, excellent reel. Where I'm having issues, I think the most is probably the pull itself. I would need to get a slightly heavier duty pull. I think that's where I'm struggling. Then I can kick it up to another an extra drag setting, at least one more drag setting, if not two, if I had a better pull. But that's where we're at right now for our high-end gear. What we're doing today is I'm deciding I want to go through and do all of the challenges that I can. It's gonna take forever, I know, but I decided I want to kind of scale back and just try to enjoy different types of fishing in different fishing locations and just try to really learn where all the different fish are at all the different lakes. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to work my way all through again, try to take care of all the fish I'm missing. So I've got some fun stuff. This guy right here, I've been really waiting to put some good use out of. Now, and I got this thing too. I have no idea how this is going to be. I may end up buying whatever more expensive of a reel as I can for it. But for right now, for an ultralight setup, I really like the look of this reel. I mean, I would love to have a combo like that in real life that looked like that with that red matching. That would be cool. But it seems to fit. It seems to fit it pretty good as far as what we're doing. Right now, we have a 6-pound test fluorocarbon on it. I have got a decent amount of line with me. It looks like I'm gonna want to bring some extra mono. We have 6-pound braid, which we might switch to the 6-pound braid. And I can't put the mono leader on these. I wonder. I think I've got the mono leader on here though. I think the mono leader. Yeah, I can put the mono leader on the bottom feeder rod, which is what I've got it on. Can I put mono on here? Can't put the mono on the float rod either. So it looks like the mono is good for the bottom feeder rod, which is exactly what I have it for. So how many mono leaders do I have? We might be able to shave some space off here then. Because I can't put the mono stuff on the small pull anyway, so we might as well get rid of these. Nope, see, I still can't. I don't think you need to anyways. I think the idea is that it's there's no reason to do it. So let's see what else we've got. I've got some extra space here. We're going to put a few more items in before we actually head off to a lake, because I want to see what types of baits we need. I think I've got a pretty good variety of just about everything right now. But I want to make sure, you know. We can always buy stuff once we get to the lake. I am pretty set on just about everything. We've got a pretty good. This is probably the category, honestly, I'm most going to change as far as some of the live baits and stuff like that. I put a bunch of different size jigs in here. I finally bought some 1/16 ounce jigs for the ultralight setup. I thought that would be a good call, and we've got the number 1 size hooks on there, and then we've even got a 1/0 hook for the 1/6 ounce. And I think what I might do, because we have another one on. How many do I have? 1/6 ounce. Barbless. I've got the barbless. Let's take another look. I just spent the past I don't know, 40 or 50 minutes looking through everything, making purchases. I don't have all that much money left to work with. I wish I had done maybe one more fishing session at St. Croix and saved up another 20 grand to be able to buy whatever I wanted to, but I think we're going to be fine, and we should still be able to go to enough lakes before I have to go back to St. Croix and refill. So let's see, I want to terminal tackle, we want split hooks. That's a 1/14 ounce with a number 4. That's a number 4 jig head. That's even smaller. I like that for the panfish. What can we get for like a 2/0? I want to see if there's like a 2/0 size that's still lightweight. A 1/4 ounce. Even that ultralight rod can take the 1/4 ounce. A 1/4 ounce 2/0. Let's take that with us. I have the 1-inch grub. I've got the 2-inch grub. We got the 1 and 2-inch shads. So we've got stuff to play with here. I even have a 1/4 ounce bass jig with a 2/0 hook, so that'll be. We can even put that on the ultralight rig if we wanted to. I mean, we've got this setup too, slightly more heavy duty. I think I would probably feel safer putting the 1/4 ounce jig on this setup. Even the 1/2 ounce jig. And honestly, we'll probably scale down the line we got on here once we get out there, because I think we've got that. I think I want to get like some 8-pound braid and schlep it in here really quick too. I don't need 2 of those. Braid. We don't need that much. We're trying to save every penny that we can right now. That's what we just bought. 8-pound braid. We got 6-pound braid. We have 6-pound fluoro, 12-pound fluoro. This is the float setup I just bought. I have 8-pound mono on it right now, so I'm anxious to try this setup, see how it's going to work. The reel might be a little bit too much to have for this setup, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like gonna totally throw everything off as far as I know. Yeah. Like I said, we can always buy and adjust more. We're just heading to one lake. I'm just trying to get everything set that we could possibly think of right now. Okay, I think I'm good. What I want to look at is fish species. So let's pick. I want to see if for Lone Star, I'm talking Lone Star Lake. That's like where we'll look at now. I don't know why it says fish species 2 out of 13. I wonder what happened, because I've caught like every fish there. I wonder if it reset it or something. That's very odd. Let's go to the missions though, right? I mean, that's what we gotta do. Catch smallmouth buffalo. So we have Lone Star Exploration 2. That's what we're on right now. Catch smallmouth buffalo. So let's look up if we go to Lone Star Lake. Balls. Corn. That's interesting. I don't think anything else would bite on the corn. Bloodworms, mayflies, corn, semolina balls. Corn. Mayflies. Semolina balls. We've got all that stuff. Yeah. We're good to go. We're gonna go try this guy out first, and I think since it's such a high level thing and I don't think anything else is gonna hit it, we're gonna start out, it mentions it right there, it said corn, so we're gonna put the corn on it first. If it doesn't like that, we'll switch to some other types of bait. But this is a lower level setup that I assembled for this purpose. I don't actually have a higher level bottom fishing setup currently set up. This guy right here, I know that the line looks like it's very heavy as far as like its capacity, but that's just talking about capacity wise. Its max drag is very low, so this is a fairly low level reel. It wasn't that expensive, so I thought it paired well level wise with this rod. So I think honestly we're ready to give it a go, because we have all these things. We have a rod stand, so we can set it up on the rod stand and do some casting on the ultralight, I think, while we wait. We gotta find out where these things are hiding. We're gonna try a few spots. And let's see what we got here. So we're talking number 4. We got the corn. See, look at that. We've only got the 6 drag settings on this one, so we may... I like having a lot of drag settings. I tried to find a good thing, like a good spreadsheet to say what reel has what drag settings, because I don't think they actually say. If I was to look at this, does it say that it's got... I don't see where it would say that it only has 6 drag settings, you know what I mean? But regardless, we're going to see what we got here. We're going to start off at half. Maybe we started off even lower than that. What the heck? 9. This is not a very small fish. Just, we're not talking something tiny, but we're not talking something huge either. It's not like a sun, so I think we really want like maybe like a number 2 hook size on this thing. I don't want to scare the hell out of it, so we're gonna put a smaller sinker on there. Guys, I have no idea what we're going to catch here, but supposedly the smallmouth buffalo actually eat these things. I'm going to set that up. Oh yeah, we got some nice distance on that. Now that buffalo, if we don't get it, you know, within about 15 or 20 minutes, probably about 15, honestly, 15 or 20, we're going to switch to a different lake, go after something different, because I remember that buffalo is very hard to get. That's why I never got it originally, and I stopped spending the time on it. Now, we could, every 5 minutes or so, switch out the bait, and maybe switch the location up a little bit. Now, if I was doing this right, I would have like 3 of those poles set up. I would have 3 of them set up, and then we would eventually get that thing a lot faster. And we may eventually have at least a setup where we have 2 of them, because I like the idea of having two of roughly the same size, but then I would have to go through and buy so many different bottom fishing setups for different levels of bottom fishing. Right now I've got 2 high level, not high, but you know, mid-level bottom fishing pole setups right now. I'm gonna put the 1/8 ounce spinner on this thing, because right now we're casting at like 140 feet with a 16 ounce spinner. That seems insane to me. So let's go ahead and we're gonna get let's put that guy on there. Oh yeah, buddy, got an extra 20 feet out of that. There we go. That's got to be small. Oh yeah. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. But we got it. I should have looked to see if that's what they like too. Inventory. Nice that we got a fish though. I guess I shouldn't complain. At least we got a fish off the bottom. So this is a channel catfish, a young channel catfish, and they like... Not, it is not even on their list. Semolina balls. Is anything else like them? The shiners like them. We ain't putting that on. I'm seeing a lot of things like bloodworms, but I don't see anything for mayflies. You know what? I've got mayflies, and I know they're a higher level bait. At least I believe they are. Oh, you can't even do the twitching hardly with this thing. Quarter ounce. Alright. We're gonna see if we can't get anything like this. Dang, look at the distance we're getting on that thing. I guess I never put that. I thought I had a number 2 jig, but I guess I didn't. Oh, look at that weight. Look at the weight we got on this, guys. It's staying right there in the water column. Well, that's real nice. Hey! Gotta be a bass, right? grass pickerel, look at that. Crap. It's gonna be another catfish or something. It's gotta be, right? Oh my god, a bluegill grabbed the mayfly. This guy came over and started fishing next to me. I hate to just move. I'll set up right here again. And I think I got another pickerel. Oh, that one's even smaller than the first, jeez. Ah. Get something different? No. Alright, so we found, like, the setup for a grass pickerel. So we have that down pat. So let's pick out something else, because obviously it's a little too big. What we want. That's probably still too big. Alright, where are we as compared to what's going on with this lake? Alright, I was looking up some stuff on YouTube. And that dude literally just spawned in the spot we're gonna be fishing at. I don't care because we need to get this moving. I'm checking the YouTubes. Gonna do what the YouTubes say. Yeah, this dude is doing the same setup I'm going to. Let's get the bait right, though. I don't have it. No. You know what? We can leave. There's nothing wrong with leaving. Let's grab it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna try to finally finish this stupid mission. All right. Okay. Let's go into a private room for right now. All right, there we go. That's what the internet says. Aw. Holy crap, wait a minute. That's no way it's a smallmouth buffalo. I'm gonna try a different bait if we keep getting those little guys. Go back to the corn or something. I'm gonna try to stick with just half casts. Wait, does this thing not have the ability to cast? Whoa. Well, that was fast. I guess not. I guess you just chuck it right in then, huh? It's not a float rod. Oh, come on now. Shop. Baits. Red worms, 75. So they're three. Those are 3 each for red worms. Bloodworms are more expensive, so I think we're gonna hold on to those. Hey! All right. Oh, that looks more promising, guys. Guys, that looks a lot more promising. Is this it? Hey! Alright, the internet was right. Holy cow, we got it, guys. Look at that, Lone Star Exploration. Missions. Is there a Lone Star Exploration 3? There is not. We completed the Lone Star quest. So these are the places you have to, like, go. That's kind of cool. Trophy casting spoon. No, we don't have to worry about any of those right now. Wait. Lone Star Invisible Line. Interesting. Catch underwater items, backlashes, and put them in the backpack. Okay, so that's other things. We don't have to do that tonight. Lesney Villa Exploration 2. We're on to the next location. I'm very excited about that. I was worried this wasn't going to happen. Oh yeah, we cleaned up real good. 150 bucks. Won't even cover the travel costs to wherever we're heading next, I bet. Oh, I think it's France? Not France. Actually, where is this? Definitely not France. Well, that's where we have to go. Oh, look, literally it covers our travel cost. The license costs more. Isn't that ridiculous? Look at that. We're buying the license for tonight. And we're starting out strong. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Missions. Lesney Villa Exploration 2. Catch Mirror Carp. Catch Tench. Common Carp. Northern Pike. Wow. Okay, so we've got some definite Northern Pike. We've got some definite things we're gonna have to start working with. I'm positive we'll get the Northern Pike easy. We've got all sorts of spoons. That's not the issue. The common carp also should not be an issue. We've got all the dough balls and everything. Now a tench. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. Common carp. Bloodworms. Tench are nocturnal predators, feeding mostly on plankton, insects, and small crustaceans and invertebrates. So that's a big thing to know. Nocturnal. We have to fish for these things at night. We can certainly do that. We need to go for the common carp. It looked like we were all set. Shop. Baits. Bloodworms. Let's buy an extra pack, huh? Sander Bangersea Lake. That's the one we're unlocking next, guys. We're actually super close to it. I feel like that's where the carp are, and if that may be where I end up buying my next thing, because I wanted to have a spot where I could do carp fishing, and because I love carp fishing in real life, so that would be a lot of fun to have the ability to do that online. Lesney Villa Fish, if that's where it is. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. Lesney Villa Fishery. We got the license. Let's go. Very good, very good. And I think we want some honey on here. Honey bread or corn. Well, we need a common carp. And if there's one thing I know about carp, is they love their corn. All right, what do I want to do? I want to get out in my number 7. That medium spoon has a 3/0 hook on it. I think that's going to be too big for these fish. I think we're talking more of a 1/4 ounce casting spoon, perhaps. Wow, 3/8. Look at that, 3/8 to 3/4. Do we have like a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce spinner? That's a 1/2 ounce 3/0 spinner. We gotta actually go through our spinners, I think. You know, that Aurora rod, I should probably get a different rod because it's pretty, I don't want to say worthless, but oh yeah, this is much better setup. I like this. Weight. Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good with the weight. I bet you I could change the line out. We want it to be fluorocarbon. I gotta see what's on there. I bet you the fluorocarbon's already on there. Oh, we want fluorocarbon because that sinks better. Now we have braid, and we don't necessarily want braid. That. A 1/4 ounce bullet spinner with a 4/0. Oh, I know why. Oh, a 1 1/4 ounce. Yes, I bought those specifically. We're gonna do it. I know it's light, but this. All right. It looks like I picked out a pretty well-balanced setup for this rod and reel, to be honest. Maybe the rod is a little weaker than the reel. Common carp. I think that's what we needed. Map. Mission. Guys, common carp. We got it. A northern pike is what we want. And then the tench at night. Alright. You know what? This whole setup is still casting it out perfectly well. There's no issue getting it out there. I think I can actually put on a smaller lure, which we probably would want for the northern pike. Although I caught young northern pike at Emerald Lake with this almost this exact setup. So I don't think there should be an issue. I might put on the red daredevil, because I think we would have had that earlier. As this would have been our second lake, we would have unlocked. We wouldn't have had that purple spoon at this point. Look at that, 122. We don't need anything to cast further than that. We're fine. Now, I was just catching grass pickerel in the other lake using the swim bait. Pike, obviously, very close cousin. So that's going to be the next option that I go for. I bet you the pike, it'll even say what it wants it to hit for this specific lake. I wonder if it'll even come up. I bet you it will. I bet you we can look at it and figure that out. That's too small. Hey! That was it! That was the one, guys. Mission. Oh, yeah. Catch tench, and they said it's nocturnal. So we want to go... I don't know. Alright, so fish species. See, we're doing this on our own. This is exciting. I like this. For the most part, we got that all taken care of. We're finally feeling like we're doing something. We had to look up the buffalo, but this lake we got figured out. We're trying to use our brains with this. Night crawlers, crawfish cut. Ooh. Leeches. We have leeches. Bloodworms, night crawlers, bloodworms. Everything else eats those. But does everything else eat? So, crawfish cut. Well, it says leeches, and nothing else says leeches. We have leeches on us. Dock was a little too crowded for me there. We're getting that out there. I realize we have 4 poles set up for spinning, and I'm thinking that might be too many. I think we can get rid of the other one because I really don't think there's too much of a difference with it. I may even get rid of the one that I have and get something that's kind of like in the middle of the road, but I don't know. The one that I have is geared towards some decent fish. Like I was catching walleye with it. So we have the ultralight rod for the little stuff. We have the one that I was just using. And I think if anything, the pole is what needs to go. We could probably get a better pole, slightly better pole on there. I don't know. This pole, I don't know when I'm going to be using this. I guess for the line weight. I don't know. I guess there's a difference, huh? 3/4 to 5/7. Actually, 5/7 is almost... See, there's really no difference. I could get rid of this and buy another bottom feeder pole. All right. We're going to get this one figured out. I know we are. think that's why. I think my hook's too small. I never grabbed the number 1 hook. I kept telling myself I was going to grab it, and I guess I never did. Okay, so that, I think, was our problem, and I need to see what size hook. I think our hook size might be the issue here. I don't know, since it's a number 2, I feel like... Hooks. You know, they do sell number 1 hooks. Red worms, night crawlers, bloodworms. I have bloodworms. That's probably going to get hit almost immediately. Well, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I think I see a raid. I hope that wasn't too long ago, guys. I just looked down at my tablet, which has my chat. I sadly do not have a second screen to have my chat immediately available, but I have my tablet right next to me. How's your night going, guys? Well, for those of you guys watching right now, what we are trying for, if I can get this guy in real quick. I'm going for one of these guys right now, the tench. Now it says that they are nocturnal predators feeding mostly on plankton, insects, small crustaceans, and other invertebrates. So basically I turned it to nighttime to see what was going to happen. I have no idea what the best time of night is actually for these things. But we're fishing close to the peak, and we got some crawfish cut on there right now. We're gonna go through the baits, see what's going on. I'm trying to float with the bloodworms right now. We got the crawfish cut on the bottom fishing rod. See if we can get anything. We took care of the other fish we needed earlier. Basically right now I am far over leveled for this area, but it got to a point where it was just, at the time when I didn't know a ton about fishing equipment, and when I didn't know a ton about this game either, and I still don't know a ton about this game, that I wanted to progress in level to have access to as much equipment as I possibly could, and to be able to go and experience newer areas and larger fish. And I finally got to an area where I'm very comfortable with everything that I'm catching. I'm having fun with it, and I decided to go back, and now I'm going to try to do as many of the lower level quests as I can, basically. We ain't getting a single hit with any of our setups. It definitely said crawfish cut. And leeches. I tried the leeches already, too. Hey! Hey! Alright, let's see if we can manage anything here. Oh! Alright. Let's see what we got. Come on, baby, be good. I don't know, this thing's fighting weird. That is a tench, ladies and gentlemen. We actually got it. Look at that. Missions? And, pike fin spoon. I think I want to knock out all of the exploring ones first before I go and I start collecting individual fish. I think to me at least that makes sense because I've got all of these to do still. I should probably track them. I gotta get used to tracking missions again. Well, that was exciting. I want to get rid of that rod that I have right now, I think. I want to be able to cast with the damn thing. Well, at least this thing wasn't that expensive. Alright, how much can I buy another bottom fishing rod for? I've got all the big guys. I've got the Brutus and the Caesar. The Brutus is actually the float fishing, but I've got this... Not the Caesar, what am I looking for here? Bottom Sniper and the Heavy Chaser, those two right there. If I wanted to say, go and buy a new rod, for feeder rod. I mean, I could just buy another one, huh, guys? I said that I wanted to do it. I have not. This is a level 16 pole, and I'm not even anywhere near a level 16 lake yet. I've got a reel that I can slap on this thing, or I wouldn't have to buy a reel. Yeah, I'm out right now. So we can take that boy and just get rid of it. Put on the second all-around one. And we take this guy right here that I had just sitting around, which is much larger than what should be going on there, but the fish don't need to know that. I have it, you know, what the heck. Oh, well, we are home right now. That's what I'm looking for. Braid. I was given some stuff as rewards. I really don't need that any more than this, though. I think I'm gonna cut corners and save the money. I have so much in braid. I think this level of pull I got rid of, didn't I? I feel like I got rid of this. Yeah, that cleared some space. Mini bass jig, which I really like, and it looks like they gave me 5 of them. I guess I'm gonna keep that for right now. All right, guys, we're doing the mud water. That's what's called. Mudwater River. Mudwater River. Drum. So drum and pickerel. Well, we know how to catch the pickerel. A grass pickerel. If we just caught one at the other lake, we caught it on the ultralight. We're gonna do the same darn thing again. Caught it on the quarter ounce jig head. I want to see if I can get something with a number 2 hook really quick. This is like the last thing we're gonna get. I think I'm also getting that though. I don't see it. 1/6 ounce with a number 2. What's the biggest one that I've got? I definitely need to keep the 6/0 for the big fish. I want to make sure I always have that in my inventory. 1/2 ounce 3/0. So what are the ones that I have barbed ones of? A 4, a 3, and a 2. 4, 3, and a 2. The 1.5. A 1/2 and a 1/3 ounce. No, they're all different. I'll be honest, I didn't catch anything on the 1-inch grub. So I want to see if there's a shad. A 2-inch shad. There is. Alright. Let's go straight to Mudwater. Mudwater, oh my god, it's 1200. Look at that stuff. 400? Alright. They convinced me, I'll go. I think the only thing that I really needed was the drum, and I think I probably have it covered. Night crawlers, small minnows, peace. Small minnows sounds like a good one to go with. We put the small minnow on the bottom. I bet you we'll catch it like crazy. How many small minnows do we have? 40? That sounds like plenty. We'll try 2 different types of baits, because we have 2 of these things now, yeah? Oh, that's what I have the monoliter for. 14.3 monoliter. What? Oh. Alright, so I lost the 1 liter. What the hell? Not the end of the world. See, it's funny, you can scale these pulls any way you want. Like if I wanted to say back this down a bit, like back this pull down a bit to be able to use lighter gear, I'd throw a lighter line on it. Cause like, you know, the jump from this, like this style of pull, that's probably even too heavy for this pull, but like the jump from that to this thing, you know, I mean, this is a pretty big pull, but you can back it down by putting a lighter line on it and get it to go a little further. No reason you can't do that. So do we have 20-pound fluoro. What do we got for braid? I want 20-pound braid in here to be able to back it down when we want to. I see a 23. I don't want to spend any more money because we're like at the end of our funding here. That's 23 pound. That's it's a little bit better than the 26. How much is that braid line? I bet you it's too expensive. Well, that's not that expensive. 19-pound test braid. We can put it on our bigger pole. Well, I got the 20 right there. I don't think I'm gonna need that 23-pound braid now, so we're gonna put that back, save some space. Mud water. Traveling. And we're going to be shutting off the stream in about 10 minutes, guys. Just want to let you know, but I want to at least get over there. And I'll be working on this tomorrow night for sure later on. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, because I think Josh is actually going to be streaming. Alright, where's my... I'm on the Mudwater River. I don't see my, Oh, it's over on the left. Pickerel and drum. Let's get to our own private room so we kind of mess around here. Peas, huh? We got a trophy largemouth out of here, huh? Oh! Oh, we got him! We got the drum. Oh yeah, 3 different species right off the bat. That's pretty cool. Well, we don't need this anymore. Unless, let's see what the grass pickerel like, and I'm betting they're gonna still like them minnows, but let's take a look. Chain pickerel. Preferred baits. Ooh, they will hit large minnows. Bet you the trophy size ones would hit the large minnows. And you know what? I don't even have those in my my setup right now, I don't think. Oh shit. There's no alert on it. No, I'm gonna lose the fish. You know what? That's a way to do it. And then half casts or less. It could just be this spot. Yeah, I got these. I think I've got all my fishing setups working a lot better than I did when I started playing this game, because I actually know a little something about line weights, drag setups, and fishing pole lengths, and everything I have started to learn. I started learning because of this game, which is pretty incredible. And then I picked it up, read a whole bunch of articles and stuff like that. I might put that 1/3 ounce spoon back on. I thought it looked like something might have been playing with it. I'm going a little later than I was hoping to go, but I really was hoping to get this. We got that drum so quickly. I was like, let's just knock out that grass pickerel and we don't have to come back here. Well, I think we do, because this is only the first challenge. This is only Mudwater River 1. Or Mudwater 1. There's a 1/3 ounce, which is still too light for this, but we have a light enough light on, I believe. Or is it still a little heavy? Yeah, it's still a little heavy, but we can change that. I mean, we don't see, this river isn't that wide here. I'm gonna set this thing up. Let's try right here, huh? Yeah, I mean we don't need any further distance than that. Oh, I'm liking that. Look at that. Look how it's staying in the water column. I'm glad I heard that fish splashing when we caught that other one, because I had no idea it was my pole, because you don't get the bait alert unless you're holding it. Because you don't have the bell on it, the only way you hear it is if you're holding the pole. I did not know that. I might let this thing sink a little bit more. Oh, ah, it's tiny. Little bass. Oh, yeah. That might have been a little hit. Shads. Poppers. We have poppers. Walkers. Frogs. Frogs? I need to keep this in the field of view. So we're gonna reel this in quick. Well, this is our last cast, guys. It's gotta be. I mean, our last cast of this. Because it is getting late for me. That's 6. I want 7. Oh, yeah. Well, I think we're gonna call it, guys. I'm gonna try that setup next time. What's our time looking like? Well, we're not. We're getting closer to the peak. Might even play this a little bit tomorrow morning. Because I know like the fish aren't going to take forever to reel in, so maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Alright guys, that's it for tonight for the stream. We completed 2 missions. I was really happy about that. We're going to see if we can keep on rolling through these and collecting more bait coins as we go. Because I don't think they're worth a whole, like the explorations aren't worth a ton. They're only ever worth 1 each, but we can rack up some here. Who knows what we're going to buy with it. I don't know if we're going to put it towards a license or not for one of the lakes, but that's generally what I like to do. Rocky, catch golden trout. Falcon, catch... I only have to do 1 more here and I get this set up? Trophy bullet spinner? Trophy braid? I need to go to that one and catch golden trout. Catch the drum. Catch the drum 33.1 pound plus. I'm sorry, 33.1 pound plus? Catch the freshwater drum and then catch the drum, the drum. Okay, so that is different. Oh god, I could look at this stuff forever. You can catch trophy largemouth here. Interesting. All right. That's all, guys. I keep coming back. Have a good night, all.